Hey guys, what's up? I will be sharing a story that I got from the internet that's a scary story. Alright, here we go. On the outskirts of a quiet town stood an old abandoned house. Its windows were shattered, and the roof sagged under years of neglect. Children dared each other to walk past it, but no one ever went inside until a group of four friends, bored one summer evening, decided to challenge the stories they'd heard since they were kids. They were drawn to the house by the legend of the woman who had disappeared there 20 years ago. She said to have vanished without a trace, leaving behind only her broken family and the faint smell of roses. No one knew what really happened, but whispers claimed the house had become hungry. That night, the friends, Ethan, Lily, Mark, and Sarah, stood at the rusted gate, staring at the black windows that seemed to watch them. The wind picked up, carrying a scent of decay and something sweeter. The air felt thick, as though the house itself was holding its breath. Ethan, the bravest of the group, was the first to step forward, pushing the gate with a groan. The others hesitated, but curiosity tugged them forward. They crossed the threshold into the overgrown yard, their flashlights dancing in on the cracked stone path. Inside, the air was stale, and the floor creaked beneath their feet. The walls were covered in peeling wallpaper, and the old furniture sat in eerie silence, untouched by time. In the center of the living room stood a grand mirror, its surface clouded and warped but strangely intact. They explored the house, and the footsteps echoing off the empty walls. As they reached the staircase leading to the second floor, Sarah stopped. Her breath catching in her throat, she pointed toward the mirror. Something moved in the reflection. At first, they thought it was just their imagination playing tricks, until the figure in the mirror turned and looked directly at them. A woman, her face pale and drawn, her eyes hollow. She didn't smile, she didn't speak, but they all felt her presence, heavy and suffocating. Mark, ever the skeptic, laughed nervously. It's just the glass, probably a crack making it look like that. But the woman in the mirror didn't disappear. Instead, she tilted her head slightly, as if waiting. Ethan, driven by the adrenaline of fear and curiosity, stepped closer to the mirror. Maybe if I touch it. Before anyone could stop him, his hand reached out, and the moment his fingers brushed against the glass, the air turned icy cold. The lights flickered, the floorboard groaned, and the woman in the mirror stepped out. Hold on a second. I didn't realize my pants literally about to die. With a gasp, Ethan stumbled back, but it was too late. The woman was no longer confined to the glass. Her pale hand shot out, grabbing him by the wrist with a grip like ice. He screamed, but his voice drowned by a horrible low whisper that filled the room. You shouldn't have come here. The others froze, paralyzed by fear, as Ethan was dragged toward the mirror, his body jerking like a rag doll, his eyes locked with theirs wide in the terror. Lily screamed and lunged toward him, but as she did, the woman's gaze flicked toward her. In that instant, everything went dark. The house, once silent, was now alive with noises, scratching, whispering, and the faint, steady ticking of a clock from nowhere. Then came the sound of footsteps that not their own echoing down the hallway. The last thing Sarah heard before the world went black was a low, mournful laugh, the woman's laugh. The next morning, when the police arrived to investigate the house, they found no sign of the friends, not even a trace. The house was just as it had been, abandoned and quiet. But if you walk past the house at night and you look closely, you might catch a glimpse of 4 figures staring out from the cracked windows, waiting for the next curious souls to wander too close. And if you listen carefully, you might hear a faint whisper on the wind. Come inside. Alright, so I guess that was the Abandoned Mirror episode. I don't really know, I don't know what to title it. But yeah, so how do you guys like it? Please put down in the comments below, happy holidays. Try something different. Alright, so please like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.